Hello, everyone. It's Jen Ray again here with Restored by the Pen. And I'm so excited because I have another author here who is ready to share her story with you. We've had a phenomenal time, and I know that you've enjoyed reading the book and being able to share your heart in the book. And now, like I said, I want to introduce you to another one of our writers so you can get to know her a little bit better. So without further ado, meet Stephanie Womack. Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Hi, Jen. I'm great. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk with you today.
Oh, absolutely. It's my pleasure to be able to talk to you and to be able to allow the audience to see your face and to really get to know who you are. So tell us a little bit more about you. Tell us what you do, all of that.
Yeah, so I am Stephanie Womack. I am the creator and founder of Rebrand Your Fear, which is a movement to inspire women, motivate women, and support them in taking intentional actions toward their goals. And I do this through a number of ways. Writing is obviously a very important way, but also speaking and coaching. So I create a lot of free content on my website to provide a lot of free resources for people who are looking to understand and know where do I even start, because that was my struggle. When I was just trying to figure out, I have these big goals, so where do I even start? How do I organize myself? How do I get connected to people? What do I do? I've done a lot of other things in my life, but it seemed like when I wanted to tackle some of these big things, such as writing and starting a business, I didn't know where to turn. So that's my goal, is to create resources and support for women trying to do those same things.
Oh, that's awesome. That's an awesome thing. And we need that because a lot of times, like you said, we don't know where to start. And so we're just wandering around and we've got such amazing things in our hearts and they're just sitting there and laying dormant. So tell me, your company is called Rebrand Your Fear. So tell us a little bit more about that because, when you think of rebranding, you don't necessarily think about, rebrand my fear. Yeah. But tell us, and it matches so well. And it just makes you so curious. So tell us about it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're curious about it. So my educational background is in public relations and marketing. So I've always kind of had this thing for PR and campaigns. And I really wanted to take that concept of the exchange between PR, that storytelling element, and bring it to life for women in their everyday lives. What are the stories that we're telling ourselves that we project to the world? Because what we tell ourselves is how we show up. That determines how we show up in our relationships and in all of our spaces. So I know that fear, and for me personally, and just from other experiences, that fear creeps in all of these areas that keeps us from doing so many things. So I wanted to think of something a little bit creative to help women outthink, I guess, really the fears that are holding them back. And in my business, FEAR is an acronym. So the F is free your mind of negativity. E is eliminate your excuses. A is affirm your goals. And R is reimagine your life.
Oh, I love that.
It really is a story, a narrative to change how you see fear. The goal is not to eliminate fear altogether, because it can be an indicator of when you need to go, when you need to go forward. So it's just making those little tweaks to think about, okay, what is this fear telling me? Maybe that's something that I need to address. And that's maybe God pushing me to what my purpose really is. And I ran from that for a long time. So it's something that I'm passionate in helping women overcome fear with really simple solutions. Even just making a decision to say, yes, I'm going to do this, or no, I'm not. It's simple things. And so that really is my goal with Rebrand Your Fear.
Oh, I like that. That is so neat. I love how that's an acronym and you've got these steps that you take to really, I love how you said, outthink your fear, because that is definitely what fear is. It's just thoughts that go through our mind that sometimes aren't even the case. And if we can outthink them, if we can just overcome how we're processing those things that are coming to our minds, you are so right. We can totally be successful. So that is awesome. I love that. Now, our readers, I'm sure, have some areas where they need to rebrand their fears. So if they want to do that, if they want to contact you, how can they contact you? What kind of person are you looking for? Tell our readers how you can help them.
Well, one of the resources I talked earlier about, free resources, one of the resources I do offer is my Rebrand Your Fear workbook, and it's the 4 steps to shift your mindset and start building your personal brand. And that's where I do walk through the acronym FEAR, and there's also an audio training that goes with that. And so there's different steps and tips and worksheets that you can go through to really start thinking about what is it that my excuses really are. It's creating some affirmations, it's some vision board tips and processes. So that would be the first resource I would offer people, and they can just go to www.rebrandyourfear.com, and it will pop up, and you can enter your email, and that will be sent directly to their email box. And if it doesn't pop up, then there is a tab on the website for free resources where you can enter your email there, and then there's also other goodies there as well. So that would be, I think, the first thing I would advise people to take advantage of.
Well, that's awesome. You hear that, audience? You hear you can go to www.rebrandyourfear.com and you can get this amazing resource, and it's free. So go on there, get this resource so that you can start living the life you were created to live, because Stephanie is going to help you do it. So I know you guys read her story, but probably after you hear this, you're going to go back and read it again with a whole new light. And I encourage you to do so. Go back and read it again with a whole new understanding and a whole new perspective now that you've heard from Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you so much for sharing with us. I'm so glad that I got to talk to you, and I can't wait to go on and get my own free resource. So, so I'm definitely going to www.rebrandyourfear.com, and anybody who's reading, you guys go on over there, and we will rebrand our fears together. So, thank you so much, Stephanie. What would you say to your reader? What's the last thing you would say? If you could say anything to them, what would you say today?
I would say that allow your faith to be bigger than your fear. And when I'm talking about faith, I'm not just talking religion. I'm talking about the faith that you have in yourself, your talents, your abilities, and God's calling for your life. Hold on to that. Stand on that. Stand in that power, and allow that to move you forward. So don't, for whatever reason, there's a lot of things that come our way, but fear should not be the thing that holds us back, especially if we're believing in a higher power. That divinity lives inside of us, and sometimes we forget that.
That's right.
And we have to learn how to evoke that divinity. And know that we are an extension of Christ. We are an extension of that higher power. So it's just a matter of tapping into it and living the life that we deserve.
Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Well, everyone, you've heard it. You've heard some fabulous words, and you've heard a fabulous message right in here. So that's all we have for you today. I'm so excited about everything that's going on. So once again, thank you so much, Stephanie, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.